But come in the light, come in the light. Okay, so what are you going to share?
Well, wasn't that fun?
Yes.
Exciting?
Yeah.
Did you feel the power? The energy?
Yeah.
Well, that was what I felt the first time I laid eyes on Deborah.
Yeah.
And something in me said, I want some of that. So if you want to find your $1 million voice, if you want to make your voice your instrument, Deborah has the breathing exercises, the processes, the techniques, crafted from a lifetime in entertainment, sharing the stage with superstars. And it's not just processes. A lot of seminars you go to, you get a process. This is a life's work. And in my case, my benefit is I'm an accountant. I spent 30 years of my life listening to people, internalizing what they say, wait, think, and I come up with a solution. I live in my head. Now what Deborah has done for me is to help me express from my heart. And the more you come from your heart, the more authentic you are, the more real you are, and you express yourself a lot better.
Awesome. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. And Mindy's from London, and she helps people. What do you help people do? Give her the thing back.
I help people to alkalize, to remain young and beautiful, and to revitalize and energize.
Does she have great energy?
Yes.
Awesome. Great job. Well done. And this is Tamara. She's from Germany. Oh, you may have noticed she's been taking your pictures.
Hi, my name is Tamara. My first name is German, so I trust you won't mind if I will be using my English notes. I'm a mechanical engineer and photographer. You may have noticed me taking pictures here this weekend. I met Deborah in 2012 when she spoke at an event I photographed in Germany. And last year Deborah asked me to come and take pictures at her $1 Million Voice program in Frankfurt, and she sensed that I was hiding myself and asked me also to be a participant in the program. I was not sure if that would be a good idea because my safe place, my comfort zone was behind the camera. But I said, yes, I'll do it. When I arrived at the $1 Million Voice, I was nervous and frightened. And when it was my turn to go on stage to introduce myself to the other participants, I shared my transgender story in front of the group for the first time. I will never forget when I was 14, I remember my mom asking me, hey, what's wrong with you? You're hiding, she asked me. Are you gay? I denied sharply and thought, I can't tell my mom about my wanting to be a girl, she would think I'm crazy. At that moment, I decided to hide these thoughts deep inside of me, and I switched from being the only boy at school who took cooking and sewing classes to take the technical subjects that I thought boys are supposed to study. So I went to the military, to university, still in a man's body, but at the age of 29 I reached a point where I couldn't continue hiding anymore. And I started the gender transition process in 1995. But in 1999, after my transition surgery, I created a new cage for myself. where I then tried to hide everything male about my past. I worked hard in hiding myself even after I became a woman. I will never forget the magic that happened for me in the $1 Million Voice program, when for the first time in my life I was able to connect both the male and the female parts of myself that I had kept separate for 48 years. The $1 Million Voice program, the two parts of my life melded together and became one. I was liberated. So the program was a huge turning point in my life. On the very first day of the $1 Million Voice program, I went from fearful to wow on stage. My entire life transformed in about 11 minutes. I was given the opportunity to use the super-second communication system to speak or to sing, so I chose to sing. And even though my singing wasn't perfect at all, I was able to express emotions and to connect with myself in a magical way. From the first time I used the super-star communication system, I felt my voice and my spirit were set free. Since $1 Million Voice, I've been truly happy. I use what I learned in the program every day. And a year ago, I could never imagine I'd be on a stage and speaking in front of you all.
Yeah. This is us looking at. This is tomorrow the 4. Can you show the slide, please? Show the slide, please. This is where we met. This is her now. Isn't that amazing?
Some of now I can openly express my feelings, share my love with others, and be myself. I don't hide anymore. Some of my wins in the past year were I sang 3 different songs in front of my Weight Watchers group, and one song I hardly know when I had an unexpected opportunity to sing in front of 800 people with 0 preparation, and I had so much fun that I didn't left the stage and I enjoyed it.
Sound familiar? Where are you? There you are.
I lost 25 kilos from January to August 2014, and I kept the weight off since then. I spoke 10 times in public in the past year, and I got involved in the transgender community of my local government LGBT activist group, which I never did before. My parents and I have a very good relationship, and I can be myself around them. And a few weeks ago, my dad said to me when I showed him the picture on the left that I just look as happy there as I look at the picture he has on his desk of me as a boy at the age of 6. So today I'm visible, and when I look into the mirror and say, hey, I love you, I don't just say it, I really feel it deep inside of me. And thank you, Deborah, that I'm so happy that I said, yes, I do it. Yeah. So real program changed my life and allowed me to become who I always wanted to be. And thank you to all of you for listening.
Round of applause. Yes, stimulation. Thank you, Tamara. Now we have one last sharing from Ninka.
Okay. Any of you been on a crossroads in life? Yeah. And at that crossroad, did you think at the right moment the right teacher will appear? I didn't believe that any longer in 2011. I didn't believe it. I was so tired. What on earth did I think signing up for a trainer program in London? I had so many other responsibilities. I'm caretaker of 5 people in my family. As a former nurse, I'm always good at serving people. A certain person here on stage said she's relentless in serving, serving others. Warding myself out. For 25 years I was a nurse, and I had ups and downs in my life a lot. I will keep the short version, I promised to Deborah. Anyone interested, I will do a long story another time. But, you know, I loved Amanda's quote of Anthony Robbins. It's in a moment of choice, your destiny is shaped. And in August 2011, I made the decision to go to London and do that trainer program, although my family wasn't happy with my financial results. My children were complaining I didn't spend enough time with them, and my suicidal depressed partner was relying on me. I'm tired. But I went to London, and a friend had said, well, if you go to London and you really want to step up, you have to work with Deborah. Deborah who? Deborah, she's magic. Okay, if you make a choice, you make a choice. So I worked with Deborah, and she was the one in London in 2011 who guided me with the first steps in front of 500 people in a room. It was awesome, because now I found that I can serve by speaking, inspire others by speaking. That's awesome. Does it sound awesome?
Yes.
Yes. So 2 months later, I went to Thailand to do Making the Stage. There was Deborah. Even 3 months later, I went to Phoenix, Arizona to work with Blair Singer. His name was mentioned before. Who knows Blair Singer? Awesome. There was Deborah.
I was assistant trainer in one of those programs.
Well, she turned 50 at that event, do you remember? Yeah. And she said, well, you can do my program, $1 Million Voice, but hey, well, she lives in Singapore. So I've been traveling all over the world. I can't make Singapore, I don't have the money anymore. And I said, well, I'm coming to Europe. Awesome, I can drive there. Of course, I would sign up. So yes, I signed up for $1 Million Voice. There in Switzerland. She made my heart sing, she made myself sing, and a whole new future was just in front of me. In 2 months' time, after the program, I became a TEDx speaker coach. Who's familiar with TEDx? Yeah. So I became a TEDx speaker coach. I partnered up with another business partner, and Deborah said, oh, I would like to come to the Netherlands. So I brought Deborah to the Netherlands. Yeah! 2013! Deborah in the Netherlands. I did $1 Million Voice program again in the Netherlands. I helped her out, like Vincent's helping out there. But I was so tired. I was so tired again. And Deborah does also a mentoring program. A very select group with people she works with and boost your business and mentor you really heartfelt. Do you remember the words she spoke to me? Deborah said, Ninka, why do you keep partnering up with rowing boats if you are a speedboat? Wow. Serving others again? Did I want that life? serving others, pulling someone else's business. No, no longer. On the spot, I claim my domain name, presentationmaster.com. I set up my own business. We're in 2015 now. I do have my own professional speaking system. I license it out, like Robert and Kim Kiyosaki would say, don't stop, don't work in your business, work on your business. Yes, people are working for me with my own system now. I wrote my book, it's nearly out, yes, get published somehow. I do masterclasses, I host international conferences. It was only because of a mentor, a great person who always had faith in me and really found my own power. So in a moment of choice, your destiny can be shaped. And I'm so grateful. In 2013, Veronica Tan was at the National Achievers Congress in Amsterdam. And she asked me, I was stage manager, she asked me, when are you on that stage? Veronica, my dear, Deborah, I'm so grateful for all the opportunities of Success Resource and working with you. It's really, I've been longing to see you, to meet you all and inspire you to, as a payback for the awesome mentoring of Deborah and all the opportunities I got. Step up for your own future, share your voice, give voice to the world, and give a big hand to Deborah Torres.
Thank you. And give a big hand to my awesome, amazing members. Love you, thank you. Thank you so much. So you can see, I'm a mom, right? Once you come to my program, you're in my family for life, whether you like it